So today guys, I'm down at Blackcatmotorsport and I've got to show you this car behind me. Now it is a MX5 like my one, Mark 1, but this is what they're putting inside the engine bay. It's a K20 from a Civic Type R. Now this is such a good idea in my opinion, considering these engines are so cheap and so easy to get hold of and so reliable. It is one of the best ideas to put one of these in one of these cars. Now although the engines and cars are really cheap and easy to get hold of, you don't really see many of these actually put in MX5, so it's nice to have a good look around this one. It's at the development stages where the guys down here are just trying to get bits and bobs sorted out and get this one plumbed in. So starting off by coming down, the sump has actually been taken over the steering just there, so that's all fabrication work that's been gone in just down here, so all of that down there and around there, so the car, you know, the engine still sits in the car as it should. Now it still actually has the 6-speed MX5 gearbox in it, with an adapter plate onto the K20, so you still are retaining the MX5 gearbox. Just being able to put it on that engine is such a good idea. Now the exhaust actually goes out on the other side of these engines. Usually they come out on this side, but on the K20 they come out on this side. So their idea is to take the manifold down, just down there, and swing underneath and round that side of the engine and go down the original tunnel in the car. Now with the intake this side, they're going to go with the original EP3 one. Now, you know, the idea would be to put an S2000 one on, but they are so much more expensive than the EP3, so what they've actually done is created an elbow down here so the air filter can sit just above the intake there, so cutting costs on that side of it. And obviously with the oil pan at the bottom being like that, the steering rack still stays in its original position, so you're able to keep sort of the feel of the MX5 without moving that part of the car around. Now they're actually going to develop this so you can have both left and right hand drive conversions, but obviously with the brake master cylinder being that side on a different side hand drive car, you'll have no choice but to use the S2000 intake and air filter placement. But this means that you can pretty much generically put this in any side hand drive you want to. They've actually fabricated all of the mounts to a point where they're quite happy with them on both sides as well, just fabricating parts up where they can. Now it's actually going to run a Honda aftermarket ECU on this car. Obviously with the immobilizer problems you get with the normal Civic Type R EP3s, that's sort of a better way of doing it, and they were able to plumb all of this into that car using the Honda ECU. So guys, leave me a comment in the comments box below. Tell me, should I do this to my MX5? I'd love to know your thoughts. Make sure you follow Black Cat Motorsport on all their social media links. I'll put it on the screen right now, and I'll see you all on the next video. Cheers guys.